With our show for Friday, June 24th. We're going to be going over today's news headlines here on Facebook, YouTube. So we're going to go ahead and send those links out to you, and we'll let you come in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So let me start putting those in, and then I'll wait. Is it on? Hold on. Get that in. Okay. Facebook and YouTube has the StreamYard links, so they are posted. So if you want to come in through those areas, you can do that. So let's go ahead and go over some news headlines. Also, we're going to recap the NBA draft today. We did do the NBA draft yesterday, a short one because I had to get up in the morning. So let's go ahead and begin on ESPN, and we're going to recap NBA draft coverage. So let me go ahead and put that up on the screen, and we'll talk about that. Okay, first round picks. We'll recap the first round. We'll give you those first round picks. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, by order. First pick went to Orlando Paulo Bannerio. Chet Holmgren was the second pick. Jabari Smith was the third pick. Also, Jaden Ivory was the fifth pick, and Kevin Murray was fourth. Also, Benedict Mathurin was the sixth pick. Shandon Sharp was the seventh pick. Dyson Daniels with the New Orleans Pelicans was picked eighth. Jeremy Sogham was picked ninth. Johnny Davis was picked by the Washington Wizards. And Omin Ding got picked 11th. Also, Jalen Williams got picked by Oklahoma City. Jalen Dunring. Also, Osag Abor. Abajah. It's hard name to pronounce. He got picked 14th. Mark Williams got picked 15th by the Charlotte Hornets. AJ Griffin, 16th. Tara Easton, former LSU player, picked 17th. Dale Larry got picked by the Bulls, 18th in the Jake LaRaba got picked by the Minnesota Timberwolves, and Mikael Brigham was picked by San Antonio. Also, Christian Braun was picked by the Denver Nuggets. Walker Kessler was picked by Memphis. David Rowdy was picked by Philadelphia. Majoran Burchamp was picked by the Milwaukee Bucks, 24th. Also, Blake Wesley picked 25th. Wendell Moore from Duke was picked 26th by Dallas. Nikola Jokvin was picked 27. Also, Patrick Baldwin, T.Y. Washington was picked by Memphis, and Peyton Watson was picked 30th. So that is your first round picks. We'll go to the second round, and we'll go through those second round picks. Okay, Andrew Nevernon from Gonzaga. Caleb Houston was picked second round, 32nd pick overall. Christian Kakos was picked by Toronto. Jalen Williams was picked 34th by the Oklahoma City Thunder. Max Christian was picked by the Lakers. Gabriel Posada was picked by Portland. Jalen Harvey was picked by Sacramento. Kennedy Chandler was picked by San Antonio. Khalif Drap, former, he was picked by Cleveland. That was 39th pick. Also, Minnesota picked Bryce McGowan. Pelicans picked E.J. Lindell from Ohio State. Also, Trevor Keys was picked by the Knicks. Also, Clippers picked Moses David. That's Diabete. Ryan Rollins was picked by Atlanta, 44th overall in the second round. 45th pick in 15th pick in the second round was Josh Minoff. Also, Ismail Gate. Also, Vince Williams was picked by Memphis. Kendrick Brown was picked by Minnesota. Isaiah Mosley was picked by Cleveland. Matto Sparagaro, if I'm saying his name right, I don't want to butcher it. Tyrese Martin picked by Golden State. And Khalil Malkovich was selected by the Pelicans. So we got two pretty good picks coming in. Also, J.D. Davis was picked by Boston. Yannick New Rosa was picked by Washington. Gal Santos was picked by Golden State. Luke Traveler was picked by Cleveland. Jabari Walker was picked by Portland. And Hugo Beason was picked by the Indiana Pacers, 28th pick and 58th pick overall. So that is your picks for the Pelicans. So I'm going to say this about the Pelicans picks. Let me put this up. To tell you the truth, those picks were good. I mean, they absolutely was good. I mean, we need some shooting guards going into the because if Zion Williamson is going to play, who's going to be the shooting guard around him? That's going to back him up. So I kind of look at it this way. Look, Pelicans, like I said, they're going to invest in the future with this team. They definitely will invest in the future. So, I mean, look, Pelicans fans, look. I mean, we're going to build this program from top to bottom, and we're going to make this program work for us. So once again, round ones and twos from the NBA draft was yesterday. So let's go ahead and resume our sports news for the night. So we're going to give you scores, scoreboard update. So I'm going to go ahead and give you that scoreboard update right now. Okay, in the Stanley Cup Finals, it is Lightning on top, 2-1 second period, 8:41 remaining. And we'll go over the Major League Baseball scores. Okay, Major League Baseball, the ninth, Mets on top 3. Middle of the 8th, it is Astros on top 3-1. Bottom of the 7th, it is Red Sox on top 5-2. Pirates on tied up at 3. They're going into the bottom of the 8th. Atlanta down 4-1 against the LA Dodgers. The Nats and Rangers no score. The White Sox and Orioles on top 3-1. Rockies on top 1-0, top 7. Also, Kansas City on top 3-1. Toronto on top 5-0. That's in the top of the 5th. Also, Cubs on top 3-0, top of the 5th. Mariners and Angels scoreless. At the games tonight, Tigers and D-backs around just getting ready to start now. And also Phillies, Padres, and Giants and Reds. That will be getting ready to start in just a few minutes. To news. Okay, Stephen Clifford agrees to return to Charlotte as their coach. So it looks like to make a second run at being the coach for the Charlotte Hornets. So it looks like they're going to have their coach by this week. So that is good. So so that's from ESPN. Okay, emotional Freddie Freeman gets ring ovation return to Atlanta. So that's he gets his ring. So it looks like the fans did not boo him. They just his ring and stuff like that. Now he's playing with the Dodgers. So that's the unfortunate facts of the game. Okay, Aaron Judge settled with Yankees for $19 million deal plus incentive to avoid arbitration. So that just came out around 11:56 this morning. He agreed to a $19 million contract. So Aaron Judge is 30. He's hitting .304 with 27 homers and 53 runs drived in 68 games. So it looks like they got Aaron Judge for the future. Okay, Chicago Bears linebacker Matt Adams charged with misdemeanor firearm possession. So it looks like he is going to be in a lot of trouble having a weapon on him. That was misdemeanor firearm possession. Adams was arrested around 6:46 in the 200 block of Garland Court. That's in Chicago. Summary of charges. Police searched the vehicle and found is a high caliber magazine within the city limits of Chicago. That's a municipal code violation. So he's gonna have to face the justice. So once again, this is from ESPN. Okay, WNBA player union decries the overturning of Roe v. Wade. So that's the decision that the Supreme Court today did earn in a 5-4 decision. The WNBA Players Association, the decision shows a branch of government that is so out of touch with the country and any sense of human dignity. We must recognize to cast a ballot to elect officials that will. So that's what the WNBA is saying about the law being overturned today. Also, Megan Rasponi responded. It's incredibly disheartening, amongst a lot of reasons why women choose, why women do what she does with her body. So that is it's affecting the sports industry big time with the WNBA and stuff like that. So this is kind of not the end of it as we speak. McKeel, Michael Williams was the woman #1 class in 2023. So she is coming to LSU. She's a 6'1" forward from Boulder City, Louisiana. She chose LSU over Ole Miss, Baylor, and Texas A&M. So she went to the she won a gold medal with Team USA back in 2021 in 3-on-3s. Also the U18 World Cup. So she is also named Gatorade Louisiana Girls Basketball Player of the Year. In March, she averaged 22.8 points a game, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. So that is LSU. Okay, college basketball realignment tracker, keeping track of Division I conference changes. It looks like they're definitely going to have some changes in the future. Hartford announces it's deporting D1 and being reclassified to a D3 environment. Also, the American Conference, current AAC members, Cincinnati, Houston, UCF accepted the invitation to the Big 12 in September. They will depart next year, and you'll get some new members with Charlotte, FAU, North Texas, Rice, UAB, and UTSA. Now the ASUN, Jacksonville State, and Liberty will end their short stints, and they will go to Conference USA in 2023. So it looks like Conference USA will have new members. That will be Liberty and Jacksonville State. So it looks like that's probably going to happen. Okay, the Atlantic 10. The Loyola Chicago accepted the invitation to the A10 in November. So it looks like they will depart the Missouri Valley Conference. Also, Southern Utah will join the WAC. That will be in July of 2022. So that's probably going to happen. Also, in the Big South, you'll have another one leaving. That's Newby Hampton. Looks like they're going to be going to the Big South Conference. Also, the Big 12, Oklahoma and Texas. So it looks like the CAA, James Madison has been, looks like they're going to be going to an FBS program. They will be in the Sun Belt Conference. Now, Conference USA, so they're going to be gaining. Okay, future look will be FIU, Jacksonville State, Louisiana Tech, Middle Tennessee, New Mexico State, Sam Houston, UTEP, and Western Kentucky. Also, the Metro Athletic Conference looks like they're going to be realigning as well. MEAC looks like they're going to have Bethune-Cookman, Florida A&M, Hampton, North Carolina A&T will head to the Big South. Missouri Valley Conference, and also the Northeast Conference. That's why Brian will leave and go to another one. He'll go to Division II. Okay, the SEC, the Southland Conference, believes it will lose one of its members to the WAC. That would be when Incarnate Word would join the WAC in 2022, 2023. But UIW opted to remain in the Southland Conference. So Texas A&M Commerce will be coming to the conference. So the future look will be Houston Baptist, Incarnate Word, Lamar coming back to the conference, McNeese, UNO, Nickel State, Northwestern State, Southeastern, Texas A&M Commerce, and Texas A&M Corpus Christi. So it looks like all the conferences, I'm going to tell you that realignments are going to continue. Okay, soccer scores from Friday's matches. Women's international friendlies. Denmark wins 2-1. Scotland wins 4-0. England wins 5-1 over Netherlands. Cincinnati wins 1-0. Okay, Katie did lucky pads world record in the 800 freestyle. So that's in the swimming world championships. Okay, we're going to switch out and go over to New Orleans Sports Today. Okay, New Orleans Sports Today. Demario Davis signs a 1-year deal with the Saints. I think that's good. I'm glad to see that happening because that's we can't lose on Demario Davis. He's a very important part of our the Saints defense. So once again, this is from New Orleans Sports Today. Okay, this is from Who Dat Dish. 3 most important players on the Saints who are not starters. So everyone, bench players. So it looks like Alvin Kamara or Michael Thomas, stuff like that. So once again, this is from New Orleans Sports Today. Okay, Josh Lewenberg, Canadian basketball 60-man training camp roster. That will be World Cup qualifiers for NBA players. Will be on that team. So once again, this is from Hoop Hypes. Follow them at Hoop Hypes. Okay, Keith Smith, fun cap nerd stuff about Jeremy Grant, 20 million 5. Also, Kemba Walker, 8.7 million on his that's in the caps. So once again, this is from New Orleans Sports Today. Go to New Orleans Sports Today. Okay, LSU adds 2023 class 3-star wide receiver Kyle Parker. He's verbally committed to LSU, the 6th player in the 2023 class. So that is good. Comes down to it. Ingrid wins the women's amateur championship around 16. So that was in England. So see what else we have. We talked about Tara Eastland. Okay, 5 things you need to know about the process to rebuild the LSU offensive line. So that's what they're talking about. That's so once again, this is from New Orleans Sports Today. Mm-hmm. Okay, Q&A. Jay Johnson on recruiting and transfer portal in his first season and more. So that's what they're talking about with Jay Johnson in the interview with the LSU baseball coach. Okay, LSU's number one women's basketball prospect commits to LSU in a blockbuster announcement. So that's Makia Williams. She is going to be playing for the LSU Tigers. So once again, that is from World Sports Today. Okay, LSU picks up home run record holder from North Carolina State. So Tommy White is coming to LSU. And that is, like I said, that is a good thing for the Tiger offense to reboot their offense. So once again, this is from New Orleans Sports Today. Okay, let's see what else we have. We'll go over to Twitter. See what's happening on the Twitter verse as well. Verse. Okay, New York basketball. What will catch biggest fish this summer? Mitchell Robinson and Derrick Rhodes. So it looks like they're fishing. So I'm glad to see Mitchell Robinson enjoying some quality time before the training camp and stuff begins for the New York Knicks. Okay, pit guard Jalen Wilson will play Orlando Magic in the Summer League. So they're going to be in the Summer League. That's a breaking news from FL teams. Okay, Caleb Houston was drafted by the Orlando Magic. Okay, one more day to the playoffs. The Breakers will play at 7 p.m. tomorrow night. They will take on the Stallions. That will be at 7 o'clock Central. Okay. Once again, the young lady coming to UNO, that's Tia. T-Money Tia. She is coming to UNO. Also, girls and Cowboys and Cowgirls coach Gilroy recognized Thursday night at the Calcasieu Parish Police Jury meeting, guiding his team to 3 Southland Conference championships. Yeah, Coach Fedora, the goal was to win the league. We on pace to do what we want to do. That's what Coach Larry Fedora. So that's what they're talking about. Short shot with that's from Jake Hardy. You can follow him at Okay, day 2 of the Manning Pass Academy out at Nicholls State University. Bayern Munich eyeing a move for Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo. So it looks like there are going to be some trades going into that situation. Okay, Jazz's Chris Hold'em released with a back strain. So that's from Ruta Ballers. You can follow them at Ruta Ballers. Who wants Kimball Walker reunion when he gets brought out? That's what they're discussing. Let's see what else we have for you. Okay, Jake Brown, the pitcher in the video showing off his stuff. See what else we have. We'll wrap this up. Okay, Pelican added in 11 months. This is the players that was added in 11 months. Balachua, Devontae Graham, Trey Murray, Herb Jones, Jose Alvarado, CJ McCollum, Larry Nance, Dyson Daniels, and EJ Lindell. Yep. Okay, Tulane tennis team had the best GPA 3.55. That's the best. So congratulations to the Tulane tennis team. Okay, A5A 2022 Outlook. Chalmette is picked number 1 in the district, followed by John Eric, West Jefferson, Bonneville, East Jefferson, and Grace King. So it looks like that is a pretty good assessment of the 2022 football season for Chalmette. So, like I said, but nothing set in stone when it comes down to it. They might be number 1, but nothing there set in stone. Okay, Stephen Joseph Botcher is going to Bethel College, so he got a scholarship offer going to Bethel College. Okay, they're at the Bowery's Complex. Looks like that's baseball. Carter Nicholson wraps up an impressive 3 years with Loyola. Okay, else we have. I'm gonna scroll down and see what. Well, okay, Colorado Avalanche fans banned from games in Ball Arena for the remainder of the 2021-2022 season after spreading his deceased friend ashes into on the ice. That's something he should have never done. I know he's emotionally distraught after losing a friend, but they have rules against stuff like that going on. So he should have learned his lesson. So, okay, Kevin Durant said he won't be involved in the Kyrie Irving decision, free agency. Okay, Miles Brennan, 6 years at LSU. He's over at the Manning Passes Academy, talking about his 6th year. Okay, basketball forever. 3 of the 5 highest players next season had disasters with their teams. Steph Curry, 48.1 million. John Wall, 47.4. James Harden, 47.4. Russell Westbrook, 47.1. And also Kevin Durant, $44.2 million. So we're going to go ahead and one more and we'll wrap it up. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Carrie Marshall. We'll be back on again tomorrow around 11 a.m. in the morning. So we'll do a morning show. So we will be here. So once again, everybody have a good rest of your Friday night. And we'll see you again tomorrow.